What's up, everybody? This is Glenn back with the Fade podcast. I'm just going to hit you with a quick little mock draft for the Chicago Bears. We have the NFL draft coming up on April 27th through 29th. So just under a month. A month from today will be the second day of the draft. Let's go through a little mock draft. I'll plug them into how I see the roster sitting right now, and we'll do a little reflection on it and maybe give you a few thoughts. I'm using the Walk the Mock draft simulator, and I do have the trade feature unlocked for this. We could do up to 3 trades if we see fit. I do see a little bit of value in maybe getting a few extra draft selections, maybe in the mid rounds, just to add a little depth to this roster. But let's see how this draft ends up shaping up. This is, and just to be frank here and completely clear and honest, this is what I would do. That's all I'm going off of is what I would do. So first off, I think you go either edge, offensive tackle, or cornerback at this pick. At edge, at this value, I would probably take Tyree Wilson or Will Anderson if they were here. I think I go offensive tackle over Myles Murphy, Lucas Van Ness, although those are good players as well. I like the inside-outside versatility of Lucas Van Ness. I could also see a cornerback being a good option here, Witherspoon or Joey Porter Jr. with Christian Gonzalez already being gone. We're going to go with Paris Johnson. I think that's just the smart pick right now. Finish off this offensive line. I'm going to go ahead and go all the way to our second selection automatically, and we will see what the options are there. I personally don't want to be moving up too much because I think we need to keep as many draft picks, maybe even add a pick or two to create some depth on this team. All right, B.J. Ojulari, speed rusher from LSU, might be a good choice on the edge. John Michael Schmitz might be a good choice at center. I personally like Isaiah Foskey a lot. I know it might be a little bit of Notre Dame favoritism, but all-time Notre Dame sack leader, 6'5", 265 on the edge could be a nice piece. I think Thule could be a really nice piece at defensive tackle. If we go cornerback here, I'm thinking probably either Stevenson, Brents, or Eli Ricks are the pick. Let's maybe lean edge here. If we're going edge, it's either Ojulari or Foskey for sure in my book. We'll go Ojulari just because he's higher rated. You know, honestly, me personally, I might like Foskey a little bit more, but let's go Ojulari and we'll go from there. So we got Paris Johnson, BJ Ojulari. I'm going to add these guys to the little spreadsheet I got, and then I'll make it bigger when we go over it at the end and take a look at how the roster is shaping up. All right, at the 30th pick of the second round, we got John Michael Schmitz is the highest rated guy on the board. I don't think we go running back, even though Charbonnet might be decent value here. You know, we got Foreman, we got Herbert, we got Travis Homer and Ebner as backups there. I think maybe we'll take a late round flyer on a running back or maybe do an undrafted free agent, but I don't think we're drafting anybody decently high. If we didn't get Tanyan, I could see Sam Laporta at tight end being an option here, but now that we got Tanyan, I think we probably look a little bit later at tight end. I like the John Michael Schmitz pick, although I think there might be value definitely at this next pick, if not the first pick of the fourth round at interior offensive line. Let's maybe look corner because those guys are going to go. All right, let's go Tyreek Stevenson here. He's the top guy on this board at the cornerback position, so we'll take him. And then we will come back at the first pick of the third round. Once again, we could go John Michael Schmitz here, and I think a lot of Bears fans would like that and be happy with that. I'm going to go ahead and lock that in. We're going to go John Michael Schmitz with the first pick of the third round. We'll let him, Patrick, and Whitehair battle it out for center. I really see that probably coming down to a position battle between him and Whitehair. I think they're both better players than Lucas Patrick. All right. So I like DeMarvion Overshown here And the reason is I see him as the best potential backup option to the Tremaine Edmonds in this role. Really long guy, rangy, great athlete. But I don't know if I see the value here versus trading back. As I'm reading names, nobody's really making me excited. So I'm gonna go with Marvin Overshown there. We get our backup to Tremaine Edmonds, starting to create some depth on this team. All right, right here might be where we get our trade back situation. Although I like Owen Popo too at linebacker. We can get linebacker depth later. Let's see if we can't do a little trade back situation here. We'll try with the Titans. See what the Titans got here. The 12th pick of the next round. No, that's not going to work. Vegas Raiders. Go the 9th pick. So that allows us to pick up one pick there. I think I'm still going to want one more pick. Let's try with the Commanders real quick. Trade back one more time. So we'll go boom, boom, and there. So we pick up an additional 2 picks there. So there's our 3 extra picks that we're trying to get. They're all going to be later, but they're drafted players. They should be a little bit more value or a little bit higher quality than any undrafted free agents. All right, where does it look like we really got need? I wouldn't mind solidifying backup offensive tackle. Although between Borum and Leatherwood, we got some options there. Wide receiver. And then these 2 guys on the offensive line. Wide receiver, we could wait. There's some good guys still there. Offensive tackle. I would have really liked Wanya Morris. He's gone. All right, let's look on the defensive line here. All right, we'll go Kobe Turner. Highest rated guy. He's going to be an interior defensive lineman. And then we're going to need somebody on the edge. We'll go Ali Gay. Big dude. So Kobe Turner, Ali Gay. Pick up 2 LSU defensive ends. Still need a linebacker and safety for depth. Tackle, wide receiver, tight end, maybe quarterback. Let's go DTR here at quarterback. I like that quarterback room. Wide receiver, tight end, tackle. How many picks we got left? 5 picks. And I would like to have 5 picks. So that works out great. All right, let's go with this cat. Or no, we'll wait on offensive tackle is probably the number 1 position I want to fill in here. Let's go with this cat out of Old Dominion. Go with him. And then we'll follow it up with a wide receiver pick. Go with Justin Shorter out of Florida. Big body receiver. Still looking at tight end, linebacker, and safety. Preferably a strong safety type, but we'll pull them both in. Go Chamari Connor out of Tech. Linebacker, tight end. We'll go Jeremy Banks out of Tennessee. And then we will finish with Braden Willis if he's still there. Oh, this dude at 6'6", 268. We'll take him and see how that goes. So we finish off with Jeremy Banks and Noah Gindorf. All right, and if we highlight this, copy and paste on the next page. Values only. Ebner, you're cut. Sorry, buddy. Tongas, Allen, see ya. Webster, Fountain, Reed, see ya. Kramer, Iceland, see ya. Cut Deech, and we'll cut Leatherwood, actually. Move your Tire Carter up in there. Cut these dudes here. Jalen Jones, he might still have a spot. I'm going to do something controversial here, and we're going to be having a new kicker and punter this year. Outline this. This leaves us 6, 7, 10, 26, and 3. We need 24 on defense. Cut Blackwell. So that leaves us 53 there. All right, let's make this a little bit bigger for y'all. Quarterback room. 3 mobile quarterbacks. I like the look of it. Khalil Herbert, Foreman, and Homer. Going to hold down our running back room. No additions from the draft there. Just adding some depth at tight end through the draft. Some depth at receiver. We are spending our top draft pick on the offensive tackle position. I would probably see after the presser today with Matt Eberflus, I'd probably see Paris Johnson starting at the left tackle spot, Braxton at the right tackle spot. If for some reason Paris Johnson goes down for any span of time, Braxton probably sliding over and one of these young men stepping up and playing the right tackle spot in his absence. On the defensive side of the ball, we're adding at edge here with B.J. Ojolari and his backup Ali Gay. Kobe Turner's going to add a little depth on the interior defensive line and some depth at linebacker. We're going to add a starting cornerback opposite of Jalen Johnson, and add a little depth at secondary as well. This is how you start building some depth. Is every guy going to hit? No. But the hope is that we start creating a roster full of guys that we have drafted here in Chicago that can play, have some athleticism, and we could really build our roster through the draft. That's how I see a preview of the draft looking. If you enjoyed yourself, please leave a like and a subscription. If you have any thoughts on where I messed up, where I could have done better, do you like the trade backs? Would you have traded up for something? What do you think of the Paris Johnson pick at the number 9 overall slot? B.J. Ojolari in the second round. Do you think Isaiah Foskey might have been a better scheme fit? Let me hear it all, boys. Lay into me. Leave a like and subscribe. Thanks for tuning in. This is your boy Glenn. Until next time, thanks for tuning into the Fade podcast. Me and Jack will be back with some new videos soon. Peace.